If you have a child who doesn't seem especially musical, no strong interest in lessons, no obvious natural talent, you may have wondered whether music really needs to be part of your homeschool. Today, I want to reassure you music still matters deeply, even for children who never take lessons, and I want to explain why. One common misconception about music education is that it is primarily for children who show talent early on. In homeschooling, especially, music often becomes optional once it's clear that a child is not destined to be a performer. Parents may think this just isn't their thing and quietly let it go. But historically, music was never reserved for specialists. For centuries, music was considered part of a well formed education, not because every child would become a musician, but because music shapes how a person listens, attends, and understands order and beauty. Let's talk about that, what music is really doing. Music education is not primarily about producing musicians. It's about forming habits of mind and heart. Through music, children learn how to listen attentively, how to recognize structure and pattern, how to engage with beauty that requires patience, how to sit with complexity rather than skip past it, and many other lessons as well. These are not musical skills alone, they're human skills. A child does not need talent to benefit from listening to Bach, discussing a symphony, or becoming familiar with musical eras and styles. They only need exposure and guidance. Music does something subtle but powerful. It slows us down. It asks us to listen carefully rather than react quickly. It teaches us to attend to something outside ourselves that touches something inside us. It invites empathy, discipline, and humility. Even children who never take lessons are shaped by regular listening, thoughtful conversation about music, encountering music that is not instantly gratifying but deeply rewarding in a gradual way. In a culture built around constant entertainment, music offers something entirely different: depth. If your child is not musical, music education might look like short, regular listening times. Not all classical works are long. You can easily find excellent works under 5 minutes long. Learning to recognize major composers or styles. Talking about how music makes them feel or what they notice in it. And connecting music to history or literature. This is not lesser music education. In many ways, it's actually closer to how music learning functioned traditionally, as a shared cultural language. If you have felt hesitant to include music because your child isn't musical, I hope this encourages you. Music is not only for the talented, it's for the formation of the whole person, and that makes it worth including in every homeschool. If this topic resonates with you, you may also want to watch my video on why music is often the most overlooked subject in homeschooling. I'll link it here so you can continue the conversation. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.